Good evening, Udoka. Good evening, Nigeria. It's been an exceptionally rainy day here in Uyo. I don't know if the organizers of the Niger Delta Sports Festival remember to put it in their budget to pay for rain doctors, but obviously they didn't because it rained consistently for 6 hours today, even more intermittently, but it really all kicked off around 2 p.m. when the rain started. Didn't stop until just probably 45 minutes ago, but the action here at the Niger Delta Sports Festival has already started. Football events have already started in other venues. There are 6 venues spread across the state. This is just one of the venues. This is the Uyo Township Stadium where the opening ceremony took place today. All the 9 states were represented here today. The host governor of Akwa Ibom here was also here to receive them as well. We also had the governor of Ondo State as well, Loki Aiyedatiwa, was here to receive them. There's also the director general of the National Sports Commission, as well as the chairman as well. Lots of dignitaries from the Niger Delta Development Commission who are also sponsoring this as well. It was very colorful. We also had cultural dances from some of the troops in Akwa Ibom State as well. Musical performances from some well-established athletes like Fido, who closed out the show. But it's been very, very colorful here. That's the only thing I can say about it. But as far as an opening ceremony goes, it seemed more like a political event because there were speeches upon speeches upon speeches. One gentleman even went on for 9, almost 10 minutes while making his speech. So it didn't really give the feel that it was an opening ceremony because we didn't get to hear or see so as much as we'd have liked. But all I can say is that the city of Uyo and Akwa Ibom in general, they are ready, absolutely ready to host the first edition of the Niger Delta Sports Festival.
Yeah, Tunde, from what you have seen so far, I know it's quite too early to give quite an elaborate explanation, but from what you have seen from the locals, because when we cover tournaments of this magnitude, you expect a lot of vibes from the locals. That's the people living in Uyo. You know, have you gone around the town? Is the Niger Delta Sports Festival really, really popular amongst the people of that state and beyond?
To be very honest, well, most of the reactions we got were from people very close to the Uyo Township Stadium, which is one of the key venues as well. Further away from the venues, you didn't really get the vibe that anybody knew that a Niger Delta Sports Festival was going on. Yes, there were a few billboards. There's been a lot of interactivity and interaction going on the airwaves, radio and TV in the state. But in terms of the locals themselves being invested in it, I would say it is those who are thinking of taking a commercial stake in the festival itself. I'm talking about vendors, food vendors, merchandise vendors, and other transport vendors as well. They are the people who are really keyed into the Niger Delta Sports Festival. I think because they know that they have a commercial stake at hand. But in terms of the average local as well, yes, they have an idea about it, but I'm not so sure that many of them will really want to go out and watch. But then again, when you did get to the stadium today, despite the rains, people sat in this rain, sat in this weather for hours, just witness it. So it gives me cause to believe that yes, the locals are interested and invested in it, and of course they will definitely be coming out to come and watch the action. Don't forget there are 3,000 athletes from 9 states, 6 venues spread across the state as well. So there's plenty for everyone to see. We have a lot of visitors from out of the state as well, both journalists, fans, and also competing teams as well. So you can be rest assured that definitely there will be people going to different venues to go and experience the first edition of the Niger Delta Sports Festival.
Now, we talk about the opening ceremony, which is meant to be colorful and have more like a stadium, a packed full stadium of fans. And from what we saw on the screens, it didn't look like that at all. We didn't see fans turn out for this opening ceremony. Would it be a case of the festival not being properly publicized?
Well, it'll be a bit hasty to say so, but like I said, it rained consistently for 6 hours. That's more than enough to deter anyone from going anywhere. Then again, like I said, it seemed more like a political event,
right,
more than a sporting event. I would have expected to see more. You and I, we watched multiple opening ceremonies for different competitions, Commonwealth Games, Africa Games, FIFA World Cups. We've seen something more colorful. But here, like I said, was speeches upon speeches and upon speeches. It left people feeling slightly bored. But when they did get to the cultural and musical entertainment, they did come alive. But I'm more willing to blame the rains that rained consistently, almost non-stop, preventing the people from coming out. Well, I'm just hoping that when the competition starts proper in the 6 different venues, we will see fans troop out en masse to experience the Niger Delta Sports Festival.
Today, what are the early signs in terms of organization? You have seen, the tournament is hosting over 3,000 athletes. Accreditation is always an issue. Accommodation, people, athletes settling in, and all that. Has that been a seamless organization of this event? Then the level of the facilities that you have seen, was there an upgrade or the same level that they were in before the Niger Delta Sports Festival started today?
Okay, so I can tell you as a matter of fact that the organization has been top-notch. Yesterday, we went to pick up our own accreditation at the Godswill Akwa Stadium, where there were multiple accreditation points for different states, journalists, other media who are covering the event. It seemed slightly chaotic because there are so many people, but if you watch closely, you see that there's a method to the madness, well structured, well implemented. I and my cameraman, we got the accreditation in barely 4 minutes. Was that seamless? Was that quick? And also, don't forget that some of the finest brains that you can find in this country are involved as well. NFL Kudobong, who is also now, I believe, athletics technical director in Saudi Arabia, he's very much involved in this as well. I saw him at the accreditation point yesterday. A lot of other individuals. Don't forget Harry Wala, who joined us a few days ago. He's the head of the media subcommittee for the main organizing committee as well. He's also very keenly involved in this as well. So in terms of the accreditation, it seemed the organization was top-notch. Security was it was exceedingly tight. If you didn't have any accreditation tag, there's a limit to where you can get to in the studio. So that seemed on point as well. In terms of the facilities, I must confess there has been some upgrade to some of the facilities here in this in the state. We visited the Uyo Township Stadium where we're currently at. If you know the stadium, they used to have a swamp. That you would probably call a swimming pool, but it's been rebuilt, completely rebuilt, refurbished, and it is ready to host the swimming event. So I can tell you, as a matter of fact, they've rebuilt facilities, they've refurbished some. I think there's also the name skips my mind now. That's where a lot of the other competitions will be held. That's where the basketball and the ball games will be held. It's been completely rebuilt and refurbished as well. In terms of accommodation for the athletes, I spoke to some of the athletes. They said yes, they've been well housed. They have no complaints so far. I think the delegation from River State and Imo, I spoke to 2 of their athletes. They said they've also been comfortably housed as well. So I must confess, they've done quite a lot in terms of accreditation ease, which was seamless. Security was also top-notch as well. Then also the accommodation for the athletes. The ones I spoke to, they were random. They were not propped up. They were not set up by the organizers. I just picked them at a random, and they said that they had no complaints so far. But another thing I forgot to ask him was about feeding, because the organizers did promise that would provide feeding for the athletes as well. That probably skipped my mind, but they didn't look too malnourished, so I'm hoping that also in the bag as well.
All right, so we look forward to more events are opening up right there at the Niger Delta Sports Festival. Yes, it is official, you can say day 1, because some football activities have actually gone down, and we look forward to more of these games that will go down tomorrow. Hopefully, the rains will not disturb the festival from going smoothly as planned. I'll say thank you very much, Babatunde Koiki, sports editor, News Central TV, for joining us today. We look forward to more updates from you. Thank you.